Hello. Welcome to Pennside Presbyterian Church. I'm Pastor Dave coming to you with a word of wisdom on the way. To begin, we have two verses of the classic hymn, All Things Bright and Beautiful, by David Cullen. David.
All things bright and beautiful, all creatures great and small, all things wise and wonderful, the Lord God made them all. The cold wind in the winter, the pleasant summer sun, the ripe fruits in the garden, God made them every one. All things bright and beautiful, all creatures great and small, all things wise and wonderful, the Lord God made them all. God gave us eyes to see them, and lips that we might tell how great is God Almighty, who has made all things well. All things bright and beautiful, all creatures great and small, all things wise and wonderful, the Lord God made them all. The Lord God made them all.
Our wisdom journey continues with Proverbs 1:20-27. Wisdom cries out in the street. In the squares, she raises her voice. At the busiest corner, she cries out. At the entrance of the city gates, she speaks. How long, O simple ones, will you love being simple? How long will scoffers delight in their scoffing and fools hate knowledge? Give heed to my reproof. I will pour out my thoughts to you. I will make my words known to you. Because I have called and you refused, have stretched out my hand and no one heeded, and because you have ignored all my counsel and would have none of my reproof, I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when panic strikes you. When panic strikes you like a storm, and your calamity comes like a whirlwind, when distress and anguish come upon you. I did not eat honey until I was an adult, and my first taste was filled with fear and trembling. As a child, a doctor prescribed Triminic cough syrup for me, and according to the label, it tasted like honey. It was golden colored like honey, and viscous like honey, but it did not taste like honey. The strong medicine in that syrup affected the flavor negatively, very negatively, and for years I refused to try honey. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Once I had the real thing, my opinion changed. I now use honey on bagels, in my tea, and in a variety of ways. I had honey this morning with my breakfast. My aversion to honey came to mind as wisdom issues her call in Proverbs. How long, O simple ones, will you love being simple? How long will scoffers delight in their scoffing and fools hate knowledge? Give heed to my reproof. I will pour out my thoughts to you. I will make my words known to you. Wisdom is strong medicine because it grows out of our folly. We learn from our mistakes, hopefully the first time. But how long will you love being simple speaks the hard truth that we all have a touch of Einstein's definition of insanity in us, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. A telltale sign that I needed to see the doctor for some honey-flavored medicine was a croupy cough. A telltale sign that we are on the way of folly and not the way of wisdom is, in the words of Proverbs, when panic strikes you like a storm and your calamity comes like a whirlwind, when distress and anguish come upon you. Then they will call upon me, but I will not answer. They will seek me diligently, but will not find me. Anxiety, that feeling that the world is crashing down upon you. Does that sound familiar? We've all been there. We'll all probably be there again. But we can learn from this foolishness. We can accept responsibility. our own part in creating our dilemma, and own our limitations in knowledge and our power to respond. We can stop loving being simple and embrace the complexity of it all. God is at work in our challenges. The promise is true in Romans 8:28. We know that all things work together for good for those who love God, who are called according to his purpose. And sometimes, to get from the anxiety and distress of today to the good God has in store, we need to face the truth of ourselves, the truth of our actions, and take some strong medicine. Thanks for watching. Please like and share this and help others on the way of wisdom.